kitchen. This is the Flourish cooking show for those who don't necessarily love to cook, but guess what? It's a part of our life. If we really want to flourish and we want our families to flourish, we cook. That's how we roll. Guess what today? This is so special because it's Thanksgiving. You wake up in the morning, you have your routine, you've got your cozy pajamas on, you're getting your coffee, you're getting your tea, you're getting the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade on, and what do? Come on, moms, come on, women, come on, men. You go to the kitchen, right? You go to the kitchen, and what do you make? Well, if you're struggling with what to make, we have a few ideas for you. Yes, because that's how Flourish women roll. So here's what I've done. I've invited 2 friends of mine to come and share their Thanksgiving morning recipes, and I think you're gonna like it. Let's roll. Okay, so now we're ready to cook. The cooking show for those who might be intimidated by cooking. These are easy, or we wouldn't do it. So I want to invite my dear friend, my co-worker, my compadre, I guess that's what you call it, my older sister, much older, wiser, beautiful sister, Marianne Finch. Here she is. Sorry, I had to go on about the older because
I don't think I'm much older. I'm just saying, okay. But
I'm sorry. Well, I just had to. And my much taller sister here.
yeah.
What's really weird is you're more like Pastor Buck's sister. You're more like his older sister because you're so much alike. So a lot of ways.
There you go.
You're foodies and you're organized and you've got these things, so it's good. Okay, so we are making Marianne Finch's Pinch Me Cake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, if you've been around our church at all, if you've been around Marianne at all, it's possible that you've had it. Everybody that has it loves it. So it's kind of like a cinnamon roll, but it's bread and sugar and butter and it's yumminess. So let's get to work. Tell us what we do.
Okay. Well, first off, we do love to have this Christmas morning, Thanksgiving morning. And it's one of our faves. So, how we start is with the bread.
The bread, frozen, the specific kind, Rhodes bread. So it's a loaf.
Yes.
So you can do this.
Yes. Some people call this monkey bread, which I kind of hate because it's like monkey and food. I don't know. So, anyways, pinch me cake. There's little pinches you pinch off. So, anyways, okay. So, what you do is you thaw the bread.
Okay.
Just maybe so it's still a little frozen inside, and then we start cutting it.
Okay.
So that's awesome. Oh, wait, I'm
gonna
sorry.
get gloves.
Wait, before we do this, we need to put, this is a kicked up thing.
Okay.
Fresh, beautiful, wonderful whole pecans, and lots of them.
Okay, yes.
Now, if
just
you,
pour it in there.
If you are not challenged in any way, you don't have to do this, but we are not challenged.
Nut
so we're
challenged?
gonna put them in there.
Is that a new word?
Yeah, I think it
You
is. I think
nut
it's
challenged?
I think this might be a
You
synonym.
don't want nuts.
Yeah.
Isn't it called nut allergy?
Well, it could be called a nut allergy, but but I call it nut challenge, just to be a little more socially correct. So
well,
anyway.
my family has a pecan farm.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
We're nut happy.
Yeah, especially pecans. And they're like awesome.
Love them.
Oh, but wait, you gotta put Pam in your pan first.
Okay,
So you put Pam,
pecans.
Yeah, so that's
Pam.
good. Put those aside. And then maybe have your this is a little less maybe a little too thawed, but that's okay. If it's a little bit more frozen, it just cuts a little
And
better.
you thawed in your refrigerator.
Yeah, you can.
Or you don't like set it out on your counter over there. Those are the kind of things that I struggle with.
Yeah, no, you would just let it thaw, and you can even pop it in the microwave, but I would just do like 30 seconds or so, because then sometimes the microwave, it gets kind of wrinkly, makes it get wrinkly and hard on the ends, and we don't like hard, wrinkly pinch me's because it's just not good.
No.
So you make these little slices, then you cut them in half,
Okay.
And that's awesome.
All right.
And Pastor Amy is
So
going
that's
to do
good
the
to
next
know
step.
because if you don't cut them in half,
Yeah, they're
it's
too
going to be
giant.
too big.
They're too giant. Yeah,
So
I mean, you
we
could
don't
cut
want
them even smaller, but I usually just cut them in half. So
Okay.
you do the first loaf, and that's
So while you're
awesome.
doing that, can I mix the sugar and the cinnamon that
You
they're going to roll in?
can.
Okay.
You can.
So this is cool because this is 2.5 cups of sugar.
Yes.
So I'm gonna just pour that in a little dish. And then our cinnamon is, do you know how many tablespoons?
Yes, this was actually 3 tablespoons of cinnamon.
Ooh.
But that is, you can make it like as cinnamony or non-cinnamony as you like. I like
Okay.
it pretty
I
cinnamon.
like it cinnamony.
Yeah, so.
As long as they're sugary with the cinnamon.
So anyway, so yeah, so then we just cut these
Okay.
and then we start going through the process, which is not that hard.
Okay. This is it. So I could wake up on Thanksgiving morning and I could actually do this for my family. The only thing I have to prepare is thawing out the bread.
Yeah, and then it has to rise.
Okay.
So that's why you can do this. But the awesome thing about this is you can do it the night before. So you have everything ready because then it has to rise, which we'll see in a minute.
Oh, so I can't do
You
this.
can, but
in
it's
the
gonna,
okay.
yeah, it's gonna take.
Okay, so no, I need it to be ready. I need to get up, put this
Pop it
puppy in the oven.
Yeah, so you
this
can
is-
do it the night before.
Okay, so I need
Yeah,
to do this
so
the
yeah.
night before.
Yeah.
And eat. Okay, so what are some other things you would make with this? Bacon.
Yeah.
I mean, even some scrambled eggs on the
Yes,
side
yes,
for some protein,
yes.
and then you have this because this is really cinnamon roll-ish.
It's
Dessert
it's not low cal. It's definitely not low cal. There's a lot of sugar, a lot of butter. So yeah.
If you want to lose weight this Thanksgiving, don't eat this. But if you want to have fun and live your life, this is
You'll love it. Yes. And it's a nice company meal too. So
Okay,
so yeah. So you just
I'm
go
gonna
through
just
the process.
now I dip it in butter.
Dip it in
You've
butter.
melted how much butter?
That was 2 sticks of butter melted.
2 sticks of butter. Low cal.
It's a low cal meal and low fat too. So,
Hey, you know what? It's
You know,
Thanksgiving. It's flipping
right.
Thanksgiving.
And I mean, when you're
We're
making
thankful.
company meals, it's just, I hate when people say like, oh, instead of sugar, I use apple
Stevia.
juice, I use like tofu, and it tastes the same. And you eat it and you think, this tastes not at all good. No, it tastes rotten. So anyway, so in any case, so okay.
Okay, now all I'm doing is rolling these in. I just
Yeah.
set them in
And
here.
just throw them in the pan.
What
So,
about the little pecans?
they come in after we do
Later.
the first row.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
So, yeah.
okay, one row.
Yeah, and then you
Pecans,
put on
okay.
them, and then another row, and then you
Okay,
pecan 'em.
can you, for the magic of television, show them what this looks like once it's already been
Yes.
laid out?
Yes, I have.
Miss Marianne's already worked on one. This
Well, because
puppy
it takes
has-
a couple hours for it to rise. So once this is all done, what Pastor Amy's doing
Okay.
there, then it rises, and what you do is just put some saran wrap on top. You know, I always put Pam on the saran wrap because otherwise it'll stick when you take it off, and then it takes all your good
Oh, I
goopy
would
stuff
never
off of
think
there.
about that.
So yeah, so I've learned that the hard way. So anyways, and then we can actually, now that you see that, we can pop that in the oven, and
Okay.
that'll be done soon. So,
So
I'm gonna
it's
pop that
going in an oven for 350
Yes.
for how long?
30 to 40 minutes. So yes.
Okay.
So we'll just have to.
So now I'm
do
gonna
that.
sprinkle. Right?
Yes. Sprinkle.
First-
Yeah.
First
Sprinkle like
layer's
half.
done.
Yeah.
Half of those. Okay.
Yeah. And
Keep
just-
going.
Yeah.
So we're wearing
You're doing
our
great.
black gloves. Now these are from Holy Smokes. Thank you, Holy Smokes, for letting us borrow food gloves. Can I ask for clear and a smaller size?
Well,
as
this is
they're-
XXL. These are
these are
these
for
are
men
hubby's
that cook
size.
meat. Okay.
Yes. But
Well,
they work.
But they work. You know what?
They work.
And I don't really want anybody's hands in my butter. Do you?
You know, not particularly.
If I-
Not particularly.
Not right
We're-
now.
we're a family
This
and all,
isn't
but
gonna
we-
work for social distancing.
Here, I'll help you.
This
I'll
is
help
it.
you while you're doing
Oh
this.
yeah.
and
While I'm talking.
we're following.
What are you thankful for this Thanksgiving? You know,
Oh,
2020's
gosh.
been interesting.
It's been an interesting year. But for me, it's been, one more. But for me, I think it's been, and for my husband, it's been one of the best years.
Yeah.
It really has. I have grown so close to the Lord through all of this, through our prayer time every morning, just lifting up our country, our church, our members, our families to the Lord. It's just been really, really very powerful. And I just feel like personally, I've taken a whole another step forward in my walk with the Lord. I truly do. I truly
I feel
do.
the same.
Yeah. So it's been great. So, but
You know, just,
this is,
and this goes on the top.
yeah, that goes on the top.
We're finishing up here.
Yes.
The pinch me cake.
Yeah, and then
And what's
we
going to
never
happen is you're going to have to pinch yourself at how amazing you are after you pinch the cake that you have just made for your family. They're going to love it. They're going to love you.
Nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted. Extra
Are we
butter.
really?
Extra butter.
You don't show
extra
this
sugar.
kind of stuff on camera. This is the secret. Don't tell anybody that you just dumped the entire thing of sugar and cinnamon. Okay, now we're ready to roll. This might be one of your best Thanksgiving treats ever. And we just want to remind you to give thanks to the Lord, for he is good and his mercy endureth forever. Keep your hopes up, keep your faith up, put your pinch me bread in the oven, and let's have the best day and the best time with our family ever. My top 5 favorite things. Okay, you wake up and it's Thanksgiving Day. These are my top 5 favorite things on Thanksgiving Day. Number 1, I wake up and we turn on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade while we're preparing the turkey, we're getting the dressing ready, the smells in the house, the window is cracked, and we are watching my favorite balloon go by, the Charlie Brown, the Peanuts. He goes by and it's amazing. Number 2 thing that I like to do is to go around the table at Thanksgiving dinner and we all say what we're grateful for. And it's so simple and it's so sweet and it's so meaningful, and I love to hear what comes out of like my parents' heart, my kids' heart, my husband's heart, my heart. We're so grateful. We have a lot to be thankful for. Number 3, I like to spend the day with my family and I like to play games. I like to build puzzles or just do anything where we're together and we're having fun together. And number 4, I like football. Woo, woo, woo. There's always football games on, and we of course love the Steelers, and if they're playing on Thanksgiving, they always win. And number 5 things, I like pumpkin pie and pecan pie. That's my top 5. Okay, so the pinch me cake is in the oven. We still have about 15 minutes. So while we're waiting on that, I'm gonna ask Noelle to come in and teach us how to make
Fifth Avenue French toast.
Fifth Avenue French toast, not just French toast. And it's like a casserole.
It's just an easy casserole, and the kids love it.
And do you make it the night before or when you get up Thanksgiving morning?
Night before, so when you wake up on Thanksgiving morning, you pop it in for 30 minutes, and you're done.
And you're done. This is so easy. Like, welcome to the cooking show for the women who we actually can cook. And we can cook bomb is what we can do. But
We just don't want to cook a lot.
we just want to cook a lot, and we don't want to like to do it so much. So Marianne, you can come in here too if you want to watch. So now, this is a secret about me, is that I wake up and I have iced tea.
Okay.
Even
Yum.
in the morning, like I don't
Yeah.
go for coffee. I do have a cup of like hot water with lemon, very
Oh, well,
first
see,
thing in the
that's good.
morning.
That's
Tea
healthy.
is
They
so
say that's
good.
very
So
healthy.
I have
What
my
you
iced tea
lose weight.
because I need it now while we're cooking and prepping. Okay, so what do we do first?
So this is super easy. You just take, you can pick any bread that you want really, but
Yeah.
I just got something easy for today. Just some hearty white bread or
Okay.
fresh loaf of bakery bread if you can find some.
Okay.
Preferably a day old. And you're just gonna chop
Why?
it up.
So it's not soft?
Well, yeah, because you want it to kind of be crispy and soft, because it's going to be dumped with eggs and milk. So you kind of want to have these crispy things happening with the soft things at the same
Yeah,
time.
crispy things.
Yeah.
This is crisping up in here too.
I can't wait. So we're just gonna cut these into like 1-inch cubes.
Okay.
Kind of like when you're making stuffing.
I don't make stuffing.
I know.
Do you
I don't
make
make a lot of homemade
No.
stuff.
Wait,
I never-
everyone's making
no, hummus.
stuffing right
Hummus.
now. Listen, we're putting these things in the oven, and then we have to cook a whole Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh,
I know.
This is a lot of pressure for women.
Yes.
So
of
have
the
you guys
world.
ever
No, well, you
ordered
got to get your
Thanksgiving?
husband to do
Get
it
the?
all.
I know.
Well, your husband cooks. You're the, you know.
It's great. I wash the dishes afterwards. It's great.
Oh my gosh,
Go,
that's
go,
just
hon,
not
go.
fair.
Yeah, so we're just gonna cut these up
Okay.
nice and quick.
And do you want me to get the pan that they go in?
Yep, and you're gonna put them in a 9x13 pan. You lightly
Okay.
grease it, and what you're gonna do is take half of them, and you're gonna dump half of these in the pan.
Into the pan.
Mhm.
Okay. So, what do you guys have on, like, in the morning when you're doing this? Do you have on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? Do you have on a Christmas movie? Or what do you do? Or do you just play music, Sinatra? Or what's your...
I mean, we always have music on in our house, like no matter what. So
Yeah.
we have the music on for sure, but the kids do love the parade. But I was thinking this year, are they gonna have a parade? I don't know.
That's a
But-
good
That's a
good
thought.
point.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was thinking about that.
New
the
York's
other day.
been kind of shut down. They've been one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Boy, what an interesting year, huh?
Right, so strange.
With things, but I love that we can get together with family and even church family, you know, friends that become like family.
Yes.
And even now here we're sharing ideas and thoughts and recipes and
Yeah, and you know, church has been so important this year for me because it's the only day of the week where I feel like the world is still okay, you know, and it's been such a blessing to have that just on Sundays,
Yeah.
you know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the cream cheese. We're gonna cut up 2 cubes of Philadelphia cream cheese,
okay.
and we're gonna kind of just stick it down onto the bread. It doesn't have to make sense. It looks really sloppy when you're doing it, but the
Cream cheese
are
is
the-
always a good
Those are
idea.
those are the recipes we love. It looks sloppy.
It looks sloppy, but is it
It
good?
tastes really good.
And this is the low-fat version.
This
is
is low
gluten-free.
carb.
you could do gluten-free bread.
dairy-free.
I don't think that, but you know what? Dairy-free cheese is not going to work on this. I can tell
No,
you right now.
no.
It's not going to work.
So
All right,
this
so
is
just-
awesome.
So we're just gonna lay down one more, and you know
Okay.
what? If you want,
Yeah.
you can add 1 cup of milk to that egg batter.
Okay.
And Marianne, we're gonna add strawberries to this too.
Okay.
So if you want, we can just maybe hit those in the microwave a few seconds, and you guys will see how this all comes together so quick, so easy.
Milk. Wouldn't it be nice if you had like little real helpers in the kitchen? Like,
Yes.
can you do this for me? Can you do that for me?
Do they have assistants on cooking shows? I don't think they do.
They don't.
They
It's
do it
always
all.
one person.
They do it all by
Well,
themselves.
This is not your average normal cooking show.
That's right.
This is how we roll with Flourish. Like
Partnership.
help, we need.
We're a partner.
Okay, so you literally have 12 eggs in here,
A
right?
whole dozen of eggs. Yep.
That's a lot of eggs.
All you do is add 1 cup
One
of
cup
milk
of
to that,
milk,
and
okay.
you're gonna add. I add like 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract. It calls
Wow.
for 1,
Okay.
but I add 3.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add 1/3 of a cup of the maple syrup to that too,
Ooh.
and we're gonna mix it all up.
Wait, how much did you say?
So I put 3.
Okay, 3 teaspoons.
I could really use the whole bottle, but I stick to the.
Really?
Yeah, I love vanilla extract.
Okay, why?
It just, I don't know, it just makes everything taste more, like if you're making a sweet meal or a
Yeah.
sweet dish, it just gives it more of a dessert kind of taste.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So yeah, we're gonna add that, and we're gonna sprinkle it with a little bit of cinnamon. This is optional. You don't have to use the cinnamon if you don't want to.
Okay.
I think it goes well.
We are all about
With all of
the
the-
cinnamon and sugar right now.
Right, right.
What would you make in addition to this, or is this?
I
this
make a
it?
protein, like I'll make a sausage or a turkey bacon
Okay.
to go with it, because this has your eggs, your bread, and your cheese
Yeah.
in it.
Do these have to be totally thawed, or is that
Yep,
good?
that's
Okay.
perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so 3 tablespoons of this, and then I'm going to add the melted butter.
And
No,
we're,
in
this
here-
is actually gonna go on top when we're finished.
Okay, so
yeah.
this is good. What I
Mhm.
have here. So milk eggs and vanilla.
And a little bit of maple syrup.
So this really is
Well,
a
this
lot
is-
of protein in here. And oh, the maple syrup.
And we're
yeah.
gonna add some
Which
maple
is-
syrup
How much
too.
maple
No
syrup?
protein
So
in the maple
again,
syrup.
a third of a cup.
Okay.
I may go a little bit more with the maple syrup too, just because
Yeah,
you
you
can't
should.
really
syrup.
add too much
You
maple
should.
syrup, right?
Maple
That
syrup's
looks
always
wonderful.
There you go. And you guys, you can make this with either strawberries or blueberries. The one I have in the oven is actually a blueberry version. This is gonna be a strawberry version.
Okay.
All right, so that's it. It's all in there. And then we're gonna dump this all over here.
Okay.
And we're gonna add the strawberries too. So
And
it's
then
gonna
you add
be-
another layer.
And then we're gonna add
Another layer.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
another layer. And then we're all done, and it's so easy.
So can I do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I pour basically 2 cups. Half of it.
Yep, just about half of it. But we're gonna put all the strawberries in at the same time. So, and just sprinkle the strawberries kind of on top. So it's just so easy. And the kids like to make this too. They love to get their hands in here and just kind of, there we go, perfect. And then we're gonna take the rest of this bread.
Yummy. You know, my
I
kids
like that
really
with
do
the
like
layers.
French toast.
Mm-hmm.
But this looks easier to eat.
Well, see, when you let it sit all night long, it absorbs all of that good stuff. And so
Okay.
it comes out like mini French toasts.
That looks bad.
Okay.
Okay, now this.
Wow.
Are you gonna add more cream cheese? That's what we really
No more
wanna
cream
know.
cheese.
Okay.
No, that was 2 blocks. I felt like that was
Oh, the
Oh, 2 blocks?
oh,
Is
say
that
2
it?
blocks
Come
of cream
on.
cheese. What kind of
It's
world is
Thanksgiving.
And then this is something I added to the recipe. I just like to melt like 3 tablespoons of butter and just put it on top just to get, if you see any dry spots on the bread, just to cover it. and make
No
sure-
dry spots on
no
this
dry
bread.
spots
We do
on
not.
the bread. And that's it.
Wow.
How easy is that?
That looks so easy,
does
so
look
amazing.
Right?
What are you most thankful for this Thanksgiving?
You know what? As hard as a year has been for all of us, it was one of my best years because I got to spend more time than ever with my kids, with my family, and my church family has been so important to the growth, like you were talking about, that I've had this chance to have to go in deeper with God. And so I'm just really happy at the end of 2020, regardless of what's going on. I've just been incredibly happy and I love it. So
For the Lord is good.
yeah.
His mercy endureth forever, no matter what's going on. We keep our eyes fixed on Him. He is the author and the finisher and the developer of our faith. So I don't know what your day is going to look like this Thanksgiving Day, but may we all keep our thoughts and our attention and our mindset on Jesus, who is the giver of all life, the giver of all good things. Like if you woke up today and you're breathing and you got out of a nice bed and you can get in a car and drive, we're blessed. We can drink clean water.
Yes.
We're so blessed. So we just pray for you as we're waiting for our stuff to cook. We're just praying and believing God that, like Marianne and Noelle have said, and I would agree also, that 2020 has been an incredible year for me personally. It's been tough to navigate, with church and culture and world and school and life, but just personally and intimately, God has shown Himself so mighty and so faithful and so good. It will be a year like none other, and it will be one that I'll remember and be grateful for forever. So we'll be right back with the finished product. Okay, we are back. There is sausage going and cooking on the stove. There is the pinch me bread that is coming out of the oven. And what I asked Marianne, you can go ahead and grab it.
Okay.
What I asked Marianne about it is, with the pinch me bread, do you let it sit out on your counter overnight or do you put it in the fridge? She said either way works. So that's good. But here's the key. You gotta flip this puppy. So I don't
This
even
is-
know how to do
This is the
this.
semi-scary part. but
Okay.
It's the scary part of the presentation.
Are you gonna?
So,
Okay.
wait,
How do you do it?
I don't want to wreck your counter here,
Yeah.
just in case. So, and then, like I said, this is like slightly intimidating. But yeah. So wait.
Now,
Put it on a little knife.
would
Yeah,
there be a big problem if we just ate it right out of there, just
Well,
like that?
no, you could, but the thing is, because we put all the pecans on the bottom,
Oh, Samson has come alive.
he's very happy.
This
He's my
pinch
best
me
friend
bread
now.
will bring
He's my best friend.
your dog alive. Your whole
He's
family
so
will. This is
excited.
what will happen. The whole family will come around.
Including
They
your pets.
smell the food.
Humans and
Do we
dogs.
need to do anything with that? Okay.
Nope, we're good.
Okay,
Yeah, we're good.
so,
Oh my gosh.
okay, so we're gonna do this.
Ready? Let's count. 3, 2.
Oh wait, that's still too hot.
It's too
I'm
hot.
sorry, I thought I could use
You
my
got too
gloves.
hot.
Yeah, look, Sam, are you ready, Sam? This is the big reveal. Ready? Ta-da! He sells the sausage.
Okay. Somebody told me you always do it away from yourself. So,
Oh.
because there is hot butter.
Jesus.
you know.
In
So-
Jesus' name.
One,
3, 2,
two,
1.
three. Woo!
Okay.
We got it.
Slightly,
Hey.
slightly
Okay, we
gooey.
did it.
Slightly gooey, and hopefully we didn't lose anything.
Okay,
along
the
the way.
big reveal. No pressure, Marianne.
So I know this is usually the husband's part of the presentation,
Oh,
and
this
he's
is
not
the
here.
man's part. Okay.
Because I don't like this part.
Okay.
So, come on,
Oh, I see it.
come
there.
on,
Okay,
come
ready?
on, little puppy. Let's get
Maybe
it.
we.
Yeah.
Here we
Is it
go.
coming out?
It's
Oh, yeah.
coming
It's
out,
perfect.
baby.
Coming out.
It's
Here.
perfect.
Ta-da!
Oh, look at
Sam's
Yes,
barking.
that is
We're all
fabulous.
cheering.
Oh,
That is.
amazing.
Look how lovely this
That looks
is.
good.
I love it. Now, do we have a nice camera shot on this puppy? That looks so good. Okay, so this is amazing. Now we get our French.
All right, guys.
What did you call it? The French.
This is the Fifth Avenue French toast.
Fifth Avenue French toast. I feel like we need to say that with an
obsessing.
attitude.
I'm
Okay,
just
I'm
obsessing,
gonna let
just
you
a little.
serve
Okay.
us.
She's cleaning the plate. Yes, it's all about the presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because-
so we're doing a
Yeah.
little piece of sausage. So how about I do the sausage and you pinch some off and some.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, Marianne, I need your pinching expertise
Oh,
here.
just grab.
You
Just take a fork.
just-
Grab. Yeah.
we're just
Just
gonna- I'm gonna
do
use a
whatever.
Oh, look at
Two.
that. Oh my gosh.
This is
oh,
Look at
I need the
this.
pecans though. I like
Oh
the
my
pecans.
gosh.
Yeah, you have
This
to
is
get the
like-
goo. You have to
This
get
is-
the goopy.
This is out of. Wow. This is like really off of a
I like
cooking
well
show.
cooked. Okay, here's your
Oh,
thing.
almost like we knew what we were doing. But
Perfect.
that's okay, because we
All
really
right.
don't. But that's all
And then
Okay.
we're gonna cut some of this as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna scoop that back.
Here, let me get rid of these pecans.
Yeah, you always eat the extra.
Wow.
pecans, right? That looks
So this you just cut like a casserole. A lot of goo happening here.
Okay.
Goo.
Oh my gosh. And it looks like you have sprinkled something wonderful
Some
on there.
powdered sugar right on top to, yes, add to the.
Marianne, go ahead and
Yumminess.
get your pinch me bread.
Okay.
You want a certain piece?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Go. It's a goopy little one there.
Here's fork, fork, fork.
Gotta get a few little.
Okay.
Look at all the like.
So
syrup
guess what?
stuff, too.
It's Thanksgiving.
Love?
Mhm.
Yes.
It's Thanksgiving morning, guys.
No. Yay.
So good.
God is still good.
Yes.
He's so faithful.
Yes.
And we hope that you and your family have the best day ever, the best Thanksgiving ever. I hope that your oven is going off in the middle of everything
Right
that
now.
you do today. I hope that the smells are
Yes.
filling your house like they're right now. And
Smells
don't we
so
think,
good.
let's just do it like a toast to life.
Yes. To
Yes.
life, to
Amen.
2020.
To
Next
2020,
year.
to Thanksgiving,
Yes.
to God is so
Cheers.
good.